Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn and I am your 23-year-old cash stuffer. We are going to be doing a bonus video. This is from my retail paycheck, so let's get started. So guys, I have been doing retail shifts every single week, but I've only been doing 4-hour shifts. It's really strange because obviously with my full-time job, I don't want to be working too much because I don't want to burn myself out. I've already been in that situation for so many years, but because of that, I've just been putting that I can work around 4 hours every single week, and for some reason they actually accepted it, and I've actually been getting shifts every single week, which is a little bit strange, and I'm still figuring it out how I feel about that. But the good thing about that is that I get money, and for only 4 hours. I know it's a short shift and it's kind of a, people would say that it's a waste of time because, you know, it's only 4 hours and it takes an hour to drive from there and drive back home. But you know what? It's still something, and I'm just grateful that I do have this second job to kind of supplement my full-time, since we are still a little bit struggling as my partner is on a commission-based job and he doesn't have clients at the moment because he just started. So this is a good bonus, and I actually have I have nothing prepared today. I'm just going to go and put these in wherever I feel like. I only have one category that I want to do, but yeah, let's count the money first and let's get started. We have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 7, 80, 5, 95, 200. So $200 in here. Let's pop it on the tray and let's get started. Alrighty, money's on the tray. Now let's begin with my most important category, which is in my white binder. I'm assuming you guys can guess what it is. It is my investments. This one is a binder that an envelope that I want to focus on so much before I combine my finance, and I can't do it anymore because we don't make enough, which is terrible. I know, terrible, considering the compounding advantage that I have at my age. So how much am I going to put in here? I'm thinking I'm going to put in just $70, considering there's 200 in here, which would make it $4,170. See, there is ink. It's just starting to dry up now. Me bad. Anyway, $70 in here. Pop it at the back. So now we have $4,000 in the bank that I'm actually going to swap to this. And this $4,000 includes the money that I've already invested. 150, 70. So $4,170 in investments. Like, the main reason why I do want to work extra shifts for my retail job is so that I can contribute to my investments. I think it's just so important to be investing, especially if I want to build wealth at my age. I feel like that's the only way, unless I get a higher paying job. But at the end of the day, that higher paying job, the money is going into investments. There's no way we can buy a house in this situation, although, you know, in the few years, with the new laws and whatever coming in, hopefully buying a house will not be as hard. But for now, investments is the best way to build wealth. So money in there. Perfect. Next up, let me have a look at these envelopes. School fees, emergency fund. Do I want to be boring, or what do I want to do? You know what? I'm just going to be a little bit boring, not too boring, but I'm going to put extra into my personal emergency fund. I do want it to reach 5,000 at least. Now, what is a personal emergency fund, you might ask? I have a separate emergency fund for me and my partner, which is this, and we currently have $800 in here. But obviously, as a little young lady, it's always important to have your own emergency fund, just in case something happens. Obviously, I don't want to wish that, but you never know what will happen. And I just want to prepare myself, because the one thing I hate the most is literally not knowing what's going to happen and the unknown. And I always want to be prepared for everything. It's kind of good and bad at the same time, but I'm just going to be putting in a very small amount while I can, just little bits here and there, because it's not a priority, because again, why would I even need it, you know? I'm going to swap all of these for the 2,000 placeholders, and I'll put in $15 just like that. And now we have 4,350.65. So just very little, but just towards something. This will literally, like, if ever I needed to move, 5,000 would probably be the baseline for how much you'd need to move and pay the deposit for the new house, etc., etc. So anyway, that is great. Next, before I go into my savings challenge binder, which most of this money will go to, I'm just going to have a quick look at my purple binder to see if I can top up anything that I want. Let's see, this one. I was thinking about my physical therapy envelope. I just keep using it because obviously now that I'm working every week at my retail job, I need a lot more physical therapy because it does hurt my back a lot. Not a lot. I try my best to mitigate it now. I don't work too hard. I always try to like bring a rail with me instead of carrying the clothes around and, you know, all that stuff. But you can't help but sometimes get injured. So, not injured, it's just my back pain flaring up. So I'm just gonna put, let's see, I'll put in a 20 in here. Yeah, 65. Will that do much? No, but right now, since we are so tight with our budget, that will do me some good, and I'm happy with that. Alright, let's move on now to the star of the show, which is that binder you haven't seen in a long time. This is my savings challenge binder. And we're going to start at the back because I'm going to be putting in some money into my 100 envelopes challenge, which was my goal to reach 5K by the end of the year. But obviously, at this rate, I'm not going to make it. But let's put in 15 again. And I'll cross out a 15. It's already been crossed, so I'll cross out a 14 then. I always round up to the nearest 5. Just so I can get a little extra than 5K by the end of the year. Yes. So now we have 1, 2, oh, should I count this? I'll just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 820, 40, 50, $60. $860. Yay. It was supposed to be a surprise, but honestly, like, whatever. It's been ages now. We'll probably forget how much it was in a few months. Okay, let us begin now with the actual randomness. We're going to start with the Tea Party Savings Challenge, which is a cute little savings challenge that I made for myself because I was thinking of starting my own store, but I don't have much time now that I'm working 2 jobs again. But we'll see how we go. If you guys really like it, then I will sell them. They are pretty cute. Hey, I need to figure out how to actually make the envelopes though, because I feel like it's not good quality enough. I don't know. Anyway, Tea Party, let's just put in a 5, because it's just a savings challenge. It's not going to go to anything for the moment. Next is the Eating Out Savings Challenge. This was supposed to be purely for eating out, but now with the budget changes, it's just for anything really. It's just a savings challenge. It's 10 for each icon. I'm going to do 2 to make it a 20 because it's almost at the end, and it's going to be 300 once we save this, which will be a good chunk of money for something. So I'm going to do 1, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310 and 315. Whoa. So it's gonna be 400, not 300. I lied, and that is a great amount, but obviously I have to save the money first. Next up is the self-care fund, and self-care will be getting, let's give it a 10. I haven't done anything for myself in a really hot minute, so hopefully once I save this money I can treat myself to something. 120, 35, so this should save around $200, I believe. Yeah. All right, next is transport, which I was gonna skip because this is basically the same as the eating out challenge. Let's go to seasonal festivities. Now this is supposed to be like all of the holiday sinking fund. I'm gonna put in $15. We need to start saving for Christmas and stuff. It's already middle of the year, so that's $70 in there. Hopefully we can start saving more towards this. Next up is date night. Date night. What else do we have? We have date night and tech. Perfect. So I'll just give everything $15 then. We also, obviously, we haven't been going out to fancy dates. We've just been going out on work dates or like some low cost things, but I do wish that we could have like a proper date with activities. I would love to do pottery making. Maybe this will go towards pottery making once I save enough. We have $50, $70, $85, $95 in date night, so almost $100 in here, which is lovely. But you know what? I'm so grateful that at least I have some money to do this, to allocate towards these things. Next, which is the last one, is technology, and it's going to be getting a 15 as well. So I'll color in half of a 20 and cross out a 5. My bad for the terrible pen, y'all. Alright, so 10 and a 5. So tech we have 1, 2, 320, 30, 45, 145 in tech. And my main goal is actually to buy myself a new MacBook for my editing and all that stuff. Yeah, lovely. That's all done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching me yap, and I'm so grateful that I have this extra money to put aside into my savings challenges. Like, this is the reason, you know, you get so happy, because you have the money to spend on other things other than bills and expenses and whatever. This is the money I can use for whatever I want, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!